Hey everyone, Kate here, dropping in to say hey to you from Seattle and to give you a quick DIY reformer Pilates workout that you can do anywhere in your house. So just clear out a space on your floor, grab a pair of makeshift sliders. So what I'm going to be using today are socks. You can use tea towels, pillowcase, t-shirt, sweatshirt, anything that's lying around. If you are on carpeted floor, don't worry, you can still join us and just grab a pair of like Tupperware lids or something like that that gives you the slidey traction. I'm also going to be using some lightweight cans. You can use water bottles, dumbbells if you've got them, that's even better. Just set everything aside. First I'm going to take you through just a couple reps of each exercise so that you can get the form down and feel comfortable moving forward on your own. And then the full workout's going to be posted in the comment section below on Instagram and YouTube. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy the workout. Please leave comments, questions, anything you've got. We'd love to hear from you what types of workouts you'd like to see. And please stay well, stay home, and stay safe with your families. And we can't wait to see you all soon. I'm going to take you through 1 or 2 reps of each exercise so that we can go over the form and the cueing and how to feel getting all set up and ready to go through this workout. Once you go through this video, please start from the top on the workouts that are listed in the comment section here. If you're on Instagram and YouTube, the workouts listed with the amount of reps that you need to do. So let us know if you have any questions, and before we get going, let's just make sure we have our sliders. We've got some towels here. I'm using a soft sweatshirt for my knees as a slider, and then I'm using some cans as lightweight. So go ahead and get your setup all ready, and we are gonna get started in our warm-up. Get our knees on this softer padded slider. You're gonna start with your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your knees right under your hips, and your back is in tabletop position. So notice how I don't overextend my lower back here. You wanna tuck your rib cage down towards your pelvis and keep that nice contraction in your abs here. Throughout the workout, you're going to inhale in through your nose, exhale out of your mouth, squeezing your core in tighter every time. What I like to say is imagine you're squeezing your belly button in towards your spine. So just keep that in mind throughout our planking and pretty much everything we do throughout this workout. All right, so we're going to start by reaching out our right hand and our left foot. Kick that foot out so that your glutes lift, heel goes up towards your hip height, and then you go right back down. Switch sides here. Give me 10 on each side, and then if you need a little more active stretching, inhale, give me some cat-cow spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Really, really round that upper back. Push the floor away from you. Give me 10 of those. So our first core exercise today, let's keep the nice soft padded slider here, and we're gonna start in let's start in a crunch. So get your forearms down. You're in a kneeling plank position, so drop your hips, kneeling plank. Knees are squeezing together so your inner thighs are engaged, and you're going to use the floor as leverage and use those abs to crunch your knees in towards your elbows and go right back out. Give me 10 of these crunches. I want you to try and don't do what I was doing. Try and keep space between your palms, and I don't want to see any shoulders moving. So your joints stay where they are over here, and you're just hinging from your hips, using your core to lift your hips up to the ceiling. When you are done with that, you are just going to slide right into a side plank. So I like to do kneeling. You can also take it to a full body side plank. And once you feel nice and situated, you're gonna drop your hips down, exhale, and that squeeze up, really, really getting that oblique, that side body muscle engaged here. So I like to think about someone pulling my hips up to the ceiling with a string, and that's really gonna tighten your side body. So give me 10 of those crunches, and then immediately I'm gonna go into a full body plank, and actually we can switch the sliders here. So hands on the floor, feet touching on that slider, and you're just gonna bring your knees in, stop them right under your hips, and go right back out. So nice full body crunch here. Keep those wrists stacked under your shoulders, keep that whole upper body engaged, keep your head in line with your spine here, and you're exhaling on that squeeze. Here's how it looks from the side. Inhale out, full body plank. exhale, crunch. Really engage that lower belly here. Make that lower belly burn on your exhales as you engage your core a little more every time. And then after that one, we're just gonna flip it over to a side plank on the left side. Forearm down, and then if you were in a kneeling plank before, get back into that kneeling plank. If you're in a full body, get up onto your feet, and you're gonna drop your hips down, squeeze it up, just switching sides on that side plank. All right, first core sequence is out of the way. We're gonna go right into some lower body. So we're gonna start with our right foot forward, left foot back, going into a forward lunge to start. So think about sending your hips back and down, palms are down as your weights come up, stop them at your shoulders, sit back and down, pause, dig that heel into the ground, come to standing. You're light on your left toes. All that weight is over your right foot, your right heel. Pause at the bottom, get as low as you can. Exhale, come to standing. Think about slow and controlled for everything we're doing today. Give me 10 reps of those. You're gonna hold it at the bottom, flip your palms. This is on your 10th rep, and then you are bringing that knee in, staying low on that right side. Elbows come in towards your rib cage, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Give me 10 of those skates. And then we're gonna get rid of that slider, get into a nice sumo stance. Send those hips back and down. For sumo squat, pulse and up. Curl those arms up. Hands come into chest. And up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads. Everything's working for you here. At the top, don't pause for too long, but do get that engagement in your core and your lower body. Give me 10 of those squat and pulses, and then at the end, on your last one, I want you to hold. Just give me 10 pulses here, okay? Once you are done, we are gonna go into a lateral lunge. So similar sequence to what we did with that front lunge. You're gonna plant that right foot. Let's keep our hands down. You're gonna open your right hand and your left hand up to the front. So lunge down all the way over that right side. Get as low as you can, and then press that heel down into the ground. Come to standing. You should feel this engagement in your glute and your core. You're sending those hips back and then down. Exhale, come to standing. Give me 10 of those. On your 10th one, you're going to lunge all the way down. Meet your right hand to your left. Flip those palms. Again, just slide that leg in. You're staying low on that right side. Give me 10 of those, and you are good here. Get rid of that slider. One more set of squat and pulses. All the way down, pulse, and up. Notice how I'm sending my hips back and then down. Pulse, come up and squeeze at the top. All right, so give me 10 more of those. You do not need to hold and pulse at the end. We're going to lie down, go into a set of hamstring curls. So get rid of these cans or your weights. You're gonna lie down. Put your feet shoulder width distance on your slider. And here, think about connecting your rib cage down towards your pelvis. Really get that core tight throughout this exercise. And you're going to dig your heels down into the ground and slide them up. Stop them under your knees. You're squeezing your booty. And then slowly release. Really think about that hamstring engagement here. Your toes are pointed up to the ceiling. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale on your way back down. Give me 10 hamstring curls on your 10th. Stop with those and get rid of the slider. Stop with those heels under your knees. And you're gonna give me 10 bridges. So all the way down, all the way up. On the bottom, I don't want you to plump down. I want you to really slowly and controlled tap the floor. Come all the way up. On your 10th, stay up. Lift your right leg up. Give me 10 pulses. The right leg in the air. Drop that right leg. Left leg up. 10 pulses. When you're done with that, both feet down, 10 pulses. All right, so that's all pulsing, keeping those hips up, keeping that core engaged, nice, rock solid here. You do not want to be overextending that lower back or dropping those hips at all. So keep your glutes engaged, keep your core engaged. Awesome. Once we're done with those, you're going to switch sides on the lower body work. So that means you are going to go right back just the way we came. So left foot forward, right foot back, for our side lateral lunge. Get that slider on your right foot. And I'm not gonna go through the whole thing again, but you're gonna start with the side lateral lunge, hold, give me that skate, come all the way up, go into that set of squat to pulse, and then you're gonna go into the front lunge, all the way down, hold, all the way up, all the way down, and then you're gonna skate all the way back in for 10 pulses, and then you're gonna give me another set of the squat and pulse. So all together, that's 4 sets of that sumo squat to pulse, and we're done with lower body. So now we're gonna move on to some core. Get your soft slider here. You can keep this around. I also have a stool in the background because we're gonna do some tricep dips. You don't need to, you can sub that with tricep push-ups. But let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to do an ab rollout. So what I want you to do is keep your shoulders over your wrists, get a nice lower body plank position, squeeze your glutes, inner thighs are glued together, and you're gonna inhale back, hinging from these shoulder joints. Exhale, pull your body forward. I don't wanna see this, no hip action. You are just inhaling, pressing yourself back. Exhale, pull by digging your palms into the ground. And then at the top, give me a push-up. If you want to add on, you can give me this ab roll out, put those feet down, push up, knees back down, go right back into it. You're giving me 10 of those. As soon as you're done with 10 of those, you're going to scooch back to this bench and give me tricep dips here. I want to see everyone's booties close to the bench. None of this. Booties close to the bench. Feel the engagement through your triceps as you push up. Try and keep those shoulders back so we keep it as out of our shoulders as we can. So you're gonna give me 10 of those tricep dips. And then you're gonna go into a second set of these wheelbarrows to push-ups. I mean, ab roll out, wheelbarrow, whatever you wanna call it. So go right back into this. And then push up. Or if you wanna add on full body push-up, then go right back into it. So if anyone does this move, because in class we have spring-loaded reformers, if anyone gets here and like can't get back, don't try and hurt yourself. Just scoot your hands forward and then come back. So you can reset and then just make it a smaller gap. There's no shame in that. You just want to keep your body safe. Keep that nice plank position with your lower back and your body. I don't want to see any hips dipping. I don't want to see any hips like going back. You want to make sure that you're feeling that core engagement and you're playing. Your upper body is nice and engaged. Your shoulders are pulled back and down. Your triceps are in. And you're using that stability to then isolate your core on that drag back in. All right, so give me 10 more of those ab rollouts to push-ups. And then 10 more tricep dips. So that's 2 rounds altogether. And then we're gonna go into a round of full body crunches. So grab your lighter slider and you're gonna go into a full body plank. So feet on the slider, and I want your big toes touching so your inner thighs are squeezing together. Really, really engage that lower body. Squeeze your glutes. You can really engage everything throughout this workout. All right, so keep this nice upper body plank position. Hips stay low, and you're gonna drag your knees into your left elbow. Go back to plank. Stretch it out. Squeeze those quads, those glutes, everything. Knees come into the center. Back out. Knees to right elbow. Back out. Then you're gonna reverse. Staying here. Knees to right elbow. Back out. Knees to center. Back. Left elbow. Back. That was 2 rounds. You're gonna give me 5 rounds of those. When you are done, you can either switch to your knees or to your feet. Give me 10 push-ups here. And then, if you want to challenge, you can repeat that set of 5 full body crunches where you're just pulling your knees in. I'll show you again from the side. So full body crunch, knees come in, come back out. So you're really squeezing your core, keeping your hips low. I don't want to see like this. Just keep the plank position in your torso. you're just drawing your knees in towards your elbows. So if you wanted a challenge, you can repeat that circuit of 5 one more time. And then to finish, to finish the workout off, we are going to end in a full body plank and hold just for 1 minute. If you want a challenge, you can do 2 minutes, but we've been doing a lot on our wrists. So you can either make fists or go down to your forearms. Whatever you do, decide and commit and get into a full body plank position. If you want to modify, you can do a kneeling plank. And just use this minute, get yourself on the clock, and don't fidget, don't move, don't switch positions, don't go down to your forearms. You want to stay wherever you chose to be for a full minute, okay? During that plank, think about squeezing your belly button in towards your spine. Think about keeping those shoulders out of your ears, relaxing your neck, keep your head straight, in line with your spine, don't want to drop it. And triceps in. You can do kind of a body scan. Think your rib cage down towards your tailbone, or your hips lifted up towards your hip height. Towards your shoulder height. Are your glutes squeezing together? Inner thighs activated, heels up towards the ceiling. So you can really go through this whole body scan, and like the minute will basically be done. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know what you think of this workout. If you want to do another circuit, you can just repeat this, 1, 2, 3 times, up to you. But I got a good sweat just doing 1 or 2 reps of each exercise. So thanks again for joining, and let us know anything else you would like to see. We are all in this together and can't wait to see everyone back in the studio as soon as possible.